Hello, everyone, and welcome back to One Heart Heroes.
This is Wade.
And this is Cody. And
we're still kicking ass as the Turtles.
Right, Leonardo's very impatiently tapping that foot of his.
Yeah, I mean he's got. So we both did it.
Okay, so that was a bad idea. Here we go. This is.
So.
Masters say have fun.
You know the only.
Damn it! Damn it!
You know the only thing that I know these guys from is the Vanilla Ice.
Teenage Mutant. Yeah, it's like number 2 or something like that.
Go ninja, go ninja, go ninja, go go. I don't remember the rest of it.
No, all our guys will go ninja, go as well. It's cool.
Yeah. I don't even remember their name. Razor and Taka.
Taka, yeah.
I remember Razor, but I don't remember his name being Taka.
That was a fun movie. Like, I'm pretty sure everyone thinks it was horrible, but some of it was like so much nostalgia in there for me. He turned back into a puppy dog.
Yeah, he did in the show too.
Right, I forgot about that. He was adorable.
And he turns back into a snapping turtle.
Less cute, but still.
Just
wail on his ass.
Loggerhead snapping turtle.
Nope, never mind. He's adorable. I want to cuddle it.
And I decided to beat him. I passed judgment with my staff.
That's okay.
Yeah, go for it.
Pizza! I am the Za Lord. Fear me!
Oh man, I guess we've probably never talked about like our obsession with audiobooks.
Oh.
Which started as my obsession with audiobooks.
Yeah, okay, so I did in the past. I was biased against audiobooks.
Mm-hmm.
And I have learned the error of my ways because they're just so damn convenient.
Yes. Okay, so alright guys, like I have a hard time like reading quickly. It's not like I'm stupid or anything.
He sounds a little defensive about that, doesn't he?
I can read. I just don't read quickly well.
I don't read quickly well.
I don't. Yeah.
No, you're right.
I was about to say that's proper grammar, bitch. Don't get on me. I think.
We'll go with yes until further notice.
Okay, so because I'm not so great at the speed reading, I decided to pick up audiobooks. My mom told me about it. A friend of mine, his dad, read them. The first audiobook that I read was Black River by Dean Koontz. And I was like, oh my god, like I can enjoy stories without having to
I died.
Actually read.
Oh fuck, right. You gotta throw guys at them.
Yeah, this is like what game did this? What game did this, Cody?
2. What game did this? There's a few games. I know Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep did this, I believe. Oh no, or maybe it was
Which game did this originally? It had frogs in it. I don't remember the name of it.
Oh, Battletoads.
Battletoads, yeah. Battletoads was the first one to do this. Their first boss was this. Yeah. I'm
sitting here trying to think. Was it their first boss?
I'm almost positive. Like, I have only played the game recently. But like I'm almost positive that their first boss is this.
Fair enough.
Which it's so weird, like this whole time that you have been fighting all these people and like whooping ass in the other perspective, like all of a sudden you have to like look through Shredder's eyes and fight.
Well, honestly, it's the same exact perspective, except you have Shredder's head in the way.
Right, which, like, is hard mode.
Is that what it is?
I'm just saying, like, I can't see my turtle 24/7.
Fair enough. Finishing blow to Domeda.
Right. Anyway, some other audiobooks real quick, that are just worth watching, are worth reading or listening to. The Dresden Files, which is where the Zalord thing came from.
Yes, Dresden Files is amazing. Like, if you like fantasy and magic, and it's kind of like an urban fantasy going on.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But it's got really like good humor.
It's got a really good detective element to it too. Well, like it doesn't really anymore.
Anyways,
things got a little murder death. But
yeah, shit happens.
There's like 15 or 16 books. They're so good, guys. I recommend all of them.
Right, check them all out. But and Wade will recommend some that I probably won't. But
like what?
I mean, I guess the Old Man's War is good, but all the other ones after that aren't great.
I love Old Man's War, and I love the most recent one, but the other ones are like, they're okay. But you kind of just got to get through them to get to the other ones.
Fair enough, I guess.
So I'm sure you have a series like that, like The Wheel of Time. I would never wish that on my worst enemy.
Wheel of Time is good. It's just long. It's one of those classic fantasies that you have to read.
A man died, and then another man took on his legacy. That's how long that series is.
It was like 18 books. I can't remember anymore.
Ridiculous.
And like each of them were like 50-something hours long, audiobook wise.
That's so long, so much writing. Now, one that I can recommend, like just anytime, like if you just want to regular pick it up, read it, or audiobook, is the Kingkiller Chronicles.
That's good, but I almost feel like everyone should already know about that by now.
You would think so, but I think there's a lot of people out there that just don't know. I don't know. It was a New York bestseller, but saying that's like farting in the wind.
That shit's everywhere.
Like everything's a New York bestseller.
I know that's not quite true, because there's thousands of books we've never seen, but
like
there's a lot of New York Times bestsellers.
Yeah, most of the books you see that are New York Times bestsellers, or New York bestsellers, whatever.
Most of the books you see that are New York Times bestsellers are New York Times bestsellers. I mean, God.
Like, there's a shit ton of them, man.
No, there's a big list, you're right.
Like, New York's just they're not picky.
I mean, usually the shit that they got is pretty decent.
Well, in the genre that I enjoy, sure.
Is that what they do? They just like come in, here's a bomb, and leave?
Yeah, those guys are just like, boom, done. I'm out. Shredder didn't pay me for any more than this.
Boom goes the dynamite. Nope.
So, if anybody would actually be interested in like discussing audiobooks, let us know. Like, I'm always down for a good read.
Right? If anyone wants, like, we can give you our list of audiobooks if you just want.
Yep, just tweet at us or like
shit, that was an
mention
accident.
it down in the comments, and like we'll come up with a list of the best, and give them to you. It will be nowhere near as expansive as like the New York Times bestseller.
Right.
We'll keep it down to at least 20 books. And
so,
like probably not all of them will be of the same series.
Well, I figure one book from each series, maybe.
Yeah, like if we recommend one book in the series, like that'll probably be the entire series.
Right.
Yeah, like that.
We just got flattened by a raptor.
That's a thing.
That's not a normal thing. And there's a foot ninja riding a raptor.
There's a ninja
That's far less normal than our regular. We just got flattened by a raptor.
Grab that pizza.
Oh, thank you.
So, like, we've been talking a lot about VR lately.
Oh, right, we have.
And, like,
excuse me, everyone.
I think last episode we mentioned the PlayStation's VR, which I believe is called the Orpheus, unless it's changed.
Morpheus, Wade.
The god of sleep.
Yeah, not the Orpheus.
Well, I thought Orpheus was the god of sleep. That's why I said that.
He may be.
But anyways... Whoa, prehistoric turtle.
Your history, slime balls. He has the shredder claw too. Jesus Christ, he's annoying.
So, like a couple of the others that like we've recently been looking at, is the View, which has Steam on its side already, which is awesome. I don't know who all has seen like the previews for the View and like the Portal, but I think it's pretty amazing.
You mean the Vive?
The Vive. Okay. Damn, the HTC.
Everyone's like, what's the View?
The HTC Vive.
All right, so yeah, the HTC Vive. All right, what it has that's different than say the Oculus is that Oculus just has the headset with it's got a infrared dot on the headset, I believe, something of the sort.
It's got several infrareds, like receivers.
It'll track your head movement.
Yeah.
And that's cool and all. You can get it with the Omnix treadmill and all that jazz. But the Vive has it's got
does Oculus have the receiver too? The IR receiver?
Yes,
I thought it used a gyro.
No, I believe it's actually getting an IR receiver now.
Oh shit!
My God, this guy's a beast.
Yeah, like he's kicked my ass quite thoroughly.
Anyways, what am I thinking here? So, but the Vive has 2 blocks that you put up that transmit. Is it also infrared?
Yeah, it's infrared.
Infrared waves.
And
so that it actually creates a space for you to walk around in.
Hey, damn it, Cody.
What?
Game over for you. You didn't press start. Damn. Okay.
I thought I did.
Press start. Your start button not working?
My start button's not working.
Okay, guys. 1 second. We gotta get Cody's start button lined out. Hey, and we're back.
And since my start button did not work, I cannot get back into the game.
Yeah, so this will probably be a short-lived thing with me playing. So, anyways,
there might be less monsters or enemies.
I don't think so. I think it's already registered as 2-player. I don't think the SNES was that smart.
Fair enough.
So the Vive, right?
Yes. Anyways,
Okay,
it has 2 infrareds, projectors that, or whatever sensors that they read where you're at, and they kind of give you an outline for the room. So you can actually walk around in an open space, and then there's gonna be walls that it won't let you pass.
Yeah, it'll bring up
so you won't trip over everything.
It'll bring up a red grid whenever you're getting close to the wall.
So you can actually get up and around, and I don't think you can quite do that as well with the Oculus without the Omnix.
No, it doesn't have
treadmill and all that.
Yeah, it doesn't have the. You could actually use the Vive with the Omnix treadmill.
Yeah, you could.
But so the Oculus, the Oculus. I want to make a comparison here because I think it's worth the thought. It's kind of like the PlayStation Move versus the Kinect, if you think about it, because the Oculus does not have its own controller.
It doesn't. As
it goes
far
off.
as I know. I thought they were trying to think. I think they were thinking about making one, but they might not have.
I haven't seen anything about it. If they have, which I mean, I'm not on the pulse or whatever of it, so.
True.
But as I know right now, it doesn't. It's just the mouse and keyboard and so on and so forth.
Huh.
Yeah, man. So, that I don't know. I think and for those of you who don't know, the PlayStation Move actually uses 2 motion tracking balls, which I thought would be.
It's not using 2 motion tracking balls. It's using the exact same motion tracking balls.
Oh yeah.
As they had before.
Yeah. Well.
They're just adding a VR headset to it.
Oh no! I'm not talking about the the. Are they actually using the Move for that?
Yeah, they're using the Move for that.
Holy shit! I didn't know.
Yeah, and then they're just that for the PlayStation. Yeah, that's what they're doing with the Morpheus.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Yeah, they're just using the Move controllers. It's gonna be like the Vive, but they're going to also you have to use the PlayStation camera to track. Really?
They just fuck you.
Huh.
All right.
Well, that's disappointing.
Yeah, that's screwed up.
So we got a little bit left. I just want to mention one more VR headset that's not got a lot of attention because we've talked about the Rift with Morpheus and the Rift, Morpheus, and the Vive.
Right.
What no one really talks about a lot right now is the Glyph. So there's not a lot been done with it, which is probably why not a lot of people have talked about it. But
expensive.
You don't know anything. Yeah, have you looked up some stuff about the Glyph recently? Oh. Well, it probably will be expensive. But the difference is that while everything else has a display that it puts on, the screens that you look at, The glyph is actually supposedly writing, like drawing the images in your retina.
How will that affect people with sight? Sorry guys, that's our timer. But we'll go a little bit long here. Just because of the subject, I think personally it's worth talking about.
Sure.
So, all right.
Like it projects it, not draws it onto your retina.
Right, but like, how does that affect people who have vision issues?
Oh, I don't even
Like,
know.
would it compensate for that? Like, could that
Like-
be the like nearsighted person's dream where they wouldn't have to have glasses because it's technically in their eye?
I mean, yes.
Like, cause
Maybe?
Because then you would have to like create projections for like different prescriptions, right?
Well,
'Cause
you bring up very difficult questions that I know nothing about, Wade.
Well, just theoretically.
Like, I don't know if the depth would actually make a difference where, like, you know, they couldn't see how far it rendered. You're doing way better with Mikey than you did with Donatello, which must mean that
I like Mikey too.
Mikey is way better than Donatello ever was. But no, you bring up a lot of good points about that, and I do not know the answer to most of those questions.
If anybody knows, like, leave it in the comments.
And if we are kind of ignorant about some of these subjects, like, tell us what you know about the VR headsets.
Oh
and
yeah,
all that.
Feel free to tell us that we're wrong, because
We could very easily be wrong.
yeah. I mean, we're just two dudes sitting on a couch. I mean, what the fuck do we know? Oh, but you can still pause my fucking game, you jackass.
All right, so there's a pause button. Huh.
All right, this will probably be the last episode of Turtles in Time that we do.
Unless there's just some demand for it, but I mean...
Yeah, I mean, I've been under the weather, Cody's feeling under the weather, and like, this is just a game that we enjoyed, so we just wanted to throw it out there for you guys, because it's something, let's be honest, simple that made us feel good.
Right.
And you need that every now and again. I guess I could play until I die. Oop. Yeah, I guess we can play this out till I die.
Which won't be long from now if you keep on getting trampled by
Fucking man. Oh,
Raptorsaurus
shit,
Rexes.
I wasted that pizza. How do you beat these guys? Like the guy.
The block guys?
Yeah, like I guess you have to shell ram them, but I don't know how to do that.
Well, you could also throw them.
I don't know how to throw either.
I don't either. I just kind of like I started a
mash.
combo and then I pressed down, and it usually throws them towards the screen. That's how I kept on throwing them at Shredder pretty easily.
I just button. I just button
Yeah, like
mash.
you start stun locking them and then like press down while button mashing, and it'll throw them usually.
I do think you're right about me being better with Mikey though, because like I made it way further. What if I beat this guy? Like, what if this turns into a 30-minute session of me just kicking this guy's ass?
I don't think it will, but we'll see what happens.
I mean, like, it could.
I mean,
Mikey's a fireman.
He's
Oh,
he's a lover.
you are right. Mikey is a lover.
And maybe
And there's no pizza.
maybe
and
like
there's-
the resident drug dealer
and
of
there's
the
and there's no.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
You know, you make a good point. And like, there's no prehistoric pizza, so he's at a disadvantage here.
You're right. He doesn't have pizza to like build up his
Yep, that's it.
defenses.
The end.
All right, everyone. So thank you so much for watching our video of Turtles in Time. What?
That was well timed. That was the actual game over.
Right? Perfect. Sorry, it's so bright. Anyways, if you want to subscribe to us, you can click the watermark, heart, and a sword in the bottom right-hand corner. Or you can wait until the end slate and click the big heart. That'll be on there. Tweet at us what you think, what you want to watch, just whatever. You can do that at One Heart Heroes with the number 1. I believe that's everything, right?
Yep.
All right, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. Feel the beat.
Later, guys. So
I mean, if they start making this a thing, then yeah, because she was talking, she had lines of dialogue.
then it would just be like regular actors for video games. Metalhead?
Oh,